that noise? Let's get okay. It's gonna scare the Jesus out of me. Oh, there you go. All right, let's get. Was that one thick in that? Wait, no. That was something else. I thought it was something else. Okay. I want to play. What game should we play? If it involves something good. Actually, no. Actually, I want no. I want to do something much more. Might do. Wait, hold on. If it's for me though, what should we do on this play? I don't know. Might be guy design a game for me to play. I might start out doing that. Hold on. Okay, game designer. It's game design. Designer apps tab. Wait, did I got yeah. Oh, okay. So what should I do? I'm gonna go for. I guess Unity would be nice. Let's do it. Unity development. I have never done it before, but this is gonna be amazing. If it actually works, I'll be so happy. Actually, let's see. Unity development. Never seen it before. Have y'all seen the? Have you guys heard of? Oh wait, hold on. Oh my god, that noise again. Oh my god, there. Oh hey, what's up? Gosh. Okay, like, oh my gosh. So all the I might be like a developer one day if I want to be like a developer one day, or I could do like a bunch of careers if I wanted to, like a bunch of careers. Maybe that would save myself a little bit of money, which I have in senior send off, but where I mean it's I don't know if it's at a show, but I'm not gonna show it. If I'm comfortable showing it, but no, I'm not showing it. That's gonna need to do. Oh yeah. Missions. Mission. It's gonna be fun. Alright, do animation stuff. With what? Animation with audio. I want to do with audio or something like that, or want to do like, oh, well, Drew, hi. Let's see. There's a software. Rose toy. Oh my gosh. You mean get your Jack's toy, get a little that boy. Oh my gosh. Love that song. I haven't I heard part of the song and everyone was dancing to it and I was like, hey, why can't I do it? So I made a collab with it and it actually it did a very good job. Well, sort of. It's got a little bit. It's good, it's a little bit good. You guys can check it out. Anyway, we're in this together. We're in this together. Oh, so hi. Oh my gosh. LF drag user is what? That's crazy. What the heck? Oh, so how you doing, Ezok and Vixie? Oh, it says hi, Daddy. Hi. It's like saying Lab Daddy. I literally heard Lab Daddy once. I heard it once actually, and oh my god. Ah, I heard it once. Gosh. My kid is my profile picture. Baker, oh hi. Thank you for rearranging my guts last night. Oh, thank you. You're welcome, I guess. I don't know how I did that. What? Wait, how did I do that? Can someone please tell me how I did it, actually? Because, it was weird. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I did like a lot of my videos. It's been so long for that. And, for me, as of right now, I wanted to get all the careers so I can actually do my own thing for this YouTube channel. And I know I'm doing my own thing, which is dancing. I do a lot, and I usually, yeah, I don't just dance though. Sometimes I may do choreographies. I might want to do it in public most of the time, I guess, but I'm gonna need to get over my fear of doing that first before I even go and do that in public. But yeah, it's it's really hard as a person to get this much views, this much likes, as everyone else who actually done it. Like it's got like over 1,000 views or like over like 1,000,000 likes. I was about to get to that, and it's like, oh my gosh. But I feel like even in that range, people suddenly, um, it's like people suddenly have great times on YouTube when it comes to like when they're trying to get like paid with money and all that stuff. But all in all, it's with the audience and everything else. And I saw Jack's films and Sucker Wolf having drama, and I'll tell you that I'll tell you guys what Jack's film is doing is I don't know how I'm gonna say it, but to be honest, I don't see anything wrong with what Sniper Wolf is doing, and I don't know why this is starting to go on with it. Starting to go on with it. Anyway, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? So it turns out that it turns out that whenever I'm in few videos, sometimes I get a little bit of fame, I guess. Oh, I heard that noise again. Heard that noise again. I heard that noise again, you son of a... Don't know. It's something like that. I'm like, what? I was like, what? So, I don't know. I guess we'll play something I haven't finished this. I haven't finished this yet. I didn't finish this yet. Oh, guys, I in forgot to mention. I forgot to mention you guys that I usually am an artist. Look at look what I made, guys. How is it look? How is it looking so far? I did it like with all the colors I can imagine of it. I mean, I might do video, probably do art in some way. I need to finish that though. To finish that. Oh, that's why I had this. Oh wait. It's always. Oh my god. Where is he? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I got this, guys. I have this iPad that I can actually use. This is you. Oh, this is an iPad that I got. It's like Huion. It's a Huion iPad that I can use for art, digital art, which I usually do for like for a few months. And I suddenly stopped at midway because there was so much like school and stuff. School's worth it. School is actually worth it, guys. But um, it was kind of not at the same time because it kind of took worth at the time. It's like time consuming because this has almost been done and I forgot to do it. Like every time I forgot to do it, but I'll try to finish it as soon as I can. It's gonna turn on. Hold on, let me check this out. Okay, it's turned on. Perfect. Is it like the color? Excuse me. Um, Perfect. Yeah. No, 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 no. Wait. Oh, hold on. Okay. Right to the sides so I can make this into color. Maybe it's nice. Um, Someone was gonna say to me like in the comments, in the chat. I bet someone might say that, who's your favorite YouTuber? If someone would say that, I might say, um, I'm not sure actually. I have a bunch of favorite YouTubers that I know of, that I actually know and love. And they, they usually have a very awesome channel when when you first start doing something like this. And suddenly I'm thinking that maybe I'll be like that someday. Maybe I should be like that. Maybe that should be my dream job. Maybe that would be like, oh, no, it's okay. Okay, this is like a, oh yeah, if you guys want to know this is abstract. This one's supposed to be an abstract. This one's supposed to be anyway. It was supposed to be. Nice, 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 nice. And membership probably um that's too much. Sorry. Right here. Yeah, that's me loading. Make sure it doesn't touch. If you guys want to see it, I'm gonna share my screen. I forgot to share my screen. I'm going to do this. And oh, hold on a second. How am I supposed to make? Oh, this is a hard maneuver. That's a good. This is gotta be a hard maneuver. Like doing this at the same time as this. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Go down. Oh no, no, no. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, I should have got like a stand. So I should have got a stand. So I actually will hold it in place. So I can actually do it without camera falling, without holding it a bunch of times. That would make more sense. That would make more sense, man. I think for the next stream, we might go watch one of my videos that I was about to tell you guys about this past few. Um, when I'm telling you my reactions or anything like that, I'm about to tell you that. So I'm gonna show you guys that in the next stream. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, let's see. Perfect. Wait, no, wait, not perfect yet. Why is it so slow? Oh my gosh. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, what the? I did not. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, it is. Okay. Um, for the color. Come on, what the heck is going on? Okay, there we go. I was like, okay, let's get this. Take this. All right. What should I do for this? This part. I wonder. Maybe I should probably do. Let me do the galaxy, and this is supposed to be like. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay, okay, okay. Stay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ah. Oh my god. Why does it not do anything? Okay, I get an invitation right now. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see, what's next? What's next? What's the next thing I need to? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, what's this that? Okay. Alright. Here. Alright. Perfect. Oh, wait, oh, wait, no, not perfect. Not perfect yet. Not perfect yet. Alright. There, here. Alright, okay. Alright, what should I do next to make this actually pretty good? I'll go to this one first. Keep noise. You're the killer. It's like that little. Yeah, I hear that every time. So, what the heck is going on? Okay, let me try to make this as clean as possible. and then we. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah. Also, if everyone else is bored, I'm going to play a video, I guess. I want to play a video to pass the time. Because, come on. What's going on? Okay, let's go play Microsoft Edge videos. I must say, I'm a big fan of those logo effects. I'm a big fan. Yeah. Let me try it. Hold on. nice to have a little stretch. So what you guys thinking? We have loaded this stretch in the morning. Hi. Let's see Look at that. What if I do this? Ah. god. This guy's enjoying this. Where's the actual look at the ear? It's really cool how they use that. It's really cool to use that. Whoa. Oh, that's crazy. It's like a movie. Oh, definitely. This is definitely like I've seen the movie. This is definitely like in movies. Actually, maybe this is a movie. It's like a movie theater. Like if I play right here. That's right here. Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Like, so cool. Yeah, actually, these as a movie theater. This is actually gonna be like a movie theater. Plus, actually, this needs to be like a movie theater something.
Leo's working hard, growing.
Let's go. Let's go play a video. Yeah.
It's really cool, isn't it? Like, it's like absolutely amazing. But like, what's up? Wait, hey, what? What's that? Oh, okay. What should I do?
Break the spaghetti into small pieces.
No, it's already breaking the spaghetti.
Make a hole in the middle.
Make a hole in the middle. But what are you doing?
We're now in the El Paso County Courthouse.
No, no. Okay. Fixing.
Your breath is incredible.
Just watch your grounds.
I went onto one of his YouTube shorts and just commented, "This is disgusting," to see if I could elicit some sort of reaction from Spicy, and lo and behold, he did reply to my comment saying this. Now, I'm going to give Spicy some credit, because after I reached out to him, he did actually agree to go on a call with me and Best Remy to talk about our disagreements, and the following recorded call is the result of what went down. But first, I must explain to all of y'all that it's the next generation fantasy RPG game.
No, no, no. Oh my gosh. Whatever it is.
This was suggested to me long.
Let's make 3 levels of par so you can know if you suck.
Security issues are common at big concerts, but these performers have gone above and beyond to make sure fans feel safe and protected during their shows. Starting off with Taylor Swift, who interrupted one of her huge shows for the Eras Tour in Philadelphia when she spotted a security guard being too rough with a member of the crowd.
This is a $1 song. And this is a $10,000 song.
Anyways, 3 producers will have to make a $1 song with vocals on band. This is a $10,000 song. Anyways, 3 producers will have to make a $1 song with vocals on BandLab, and then make a $10,000 song with FL Studio using any plugins they want. Which song will sound better?
This sounds
it's up to
crazy.
you to decide. Okay, are you guys ready? Timer starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
So we are in BandLab. Let's go. But we're making songs, which I'm not that musically gifted unless, you check them on Spotify. Did I see that correctly? Dude, your scale highlighted. Yeah. Okay, that's some fucking Barry Ocean fucking TikTok over here.
Step 1, let's figure this out. I don't know what this is.
What type of gold is this?
This is BandLab, you fucking idiot.
Is this?
Yeah. Lab. It's kind of me, to be honest.
Let's go, guys.
It's kind of me when I'm using BandLab, to be honest.
Why is it not snapping? Oh, shortcuts. Here we go, shortcuts.
Oh, yeah.
Mind this piano either. Not bad, eh? Okay. Not terrible. Can you actually change what the instrument is? Or
I usually
not?
like
You
that
can.
when it comes to like this.
Hey.
Hey, hey, hey. Pump it. Pump it. Hey, hey, hey. Bro, you can have a lot of fun with no one to spend a time, bro. I just one more piece. I think it's missing one more.
Only like one piece of it.
Here, man. You got an auto mix? No. Not children here.
We had
You should be able to have this one.
Fucking woo. Right? How much time do we have left? 30 minutes! I don't have time for that. Okay. Hey. This sounds like one of those shitty non-copyrighted pieces of shit that are on the YouTube music library. I'll be happy with something. Leave that one TikTok the other way.
Anyway, too. I watched the FL Studio tutorial.
Beginner.
Let's watch it, you guys. Tutorial of
We
it.
don't have two modes,
Let's
right?
watch
One
it.
that's playful, imaginative, and likes to see ideas.
If I don't watch it to the very end, I might
And
do
another
that
that
in the
likes to lock
stream
in
or
with a
something.
project and a brief and be all about the business.
So shout out to whoever made this
And like me, the best things
tutorial.
happen when the two exist
I
together in
might
one
need
place.
to
Like
get the music nowadays. Alright, yeah.
In this 4.5-hour beginner music producer course, you're going to learn everything you need to know to start making your own music in FL Studio. Whether this is your first video on making music or you've been already producing for a few months, this will be the most important 4 hours you're going to experience, even if you've already took other courses or tried learning on your own. My name is Max, founder of MixElite.com, where for years we've been teaching millions of producers online and turning no-name bedroom producers into hitmakers. If you stick by, follow along with this course, and download all the resources you'll find in the first link below, I promise that by the end of this course, FL Studio will be your second nature. You'll be turning ideas into real music like it's a game. You'll be able to write your own fresh-sounding chords and melodies, program amazing sounding drums, arrange your ideas into full songs, record and mix vocals, and then mix and master a track until you have a full song ready to be released on Spotify or YouTube. So clear the schedule, put your phone away, and turn this video full screen because you're about to master all the fundamentals of music production. This course is divided into a 7-day experience,
7-day
hours,
experience,
and no prior knowledge required. So If you want to go through it in a structured daily manner, check the first link in the description. You'll also find there the bonus chapter, but just know that I'll be referring to the chapters and timestamps you have below as dates, because every day we cover the next topic that builds on top of the previous one, step by step. Ready? So let's just take a few minutes to cover all the gear you actually need to start making music. First off, the right computer. Music production apps and all the virtual instruments and effects are quite heavy to run. You'll likely be fine for the coming months with your current setup, but what I need you to look for is CPU with highest single processor core speed and amount of RAM. So if you're upgrading CPU, look for at least Intel 13th Gen i5, and for RAM, at least 16 gigabytes or 32 if you want to future-proof. If you prefer a Mac, and series processors are unbeatable for music production, and all major music-making programs are also available on macOS, so we're good to go. And don't forget about storing everything in SSD if you don't want to be waiting long minutes for your projects and instruments to load. Next essential will be your headphones. Music is made out of frequencies, and only your headphones control how clearly you hear the music you make. A good pair should have frequency response, so from lows like sub and bass through mid frequencies to high frequencies. We want our headphones to not colorize any of these parts, because the goal is to make sure that the music we make translates well to other playback systems like car stereo, laptops, or earbuds. They also should have good imaging, so clearly you can tell where each sound is coming from, like knowing the guitar is on the left and the cymbals are on the right. So when looking for headphones, keep these two factors in mind, but inside today's downloads, you'll find a list of headphones we recommend for every budget. That's all the necessary hardware you need to make music. Believe it or not, everything else is totally optional. But there are still few things that you'll find in most home studio desks. First is an audio interface. You'll need one if you want to connect to a PC with your microphone or speakers, which in music production world we call studio monitors. If you just want two inputs, like a guitar and a vocal at the same time, a two-input audio interface will be enough. Again, you'll find a few recommended in the downloads. For now, just remember to watch out for ultra cheap interfaces, because they can very quickly introduce latency or not give your microphones enough power to record. We'll talk about recording vocals later in the course, but you might want to get yourself a pair of studio monitors. To choose a great pair, same as with headphones, make sure that the frequency response is flat. You don't need a full-blown setup with a subwoofer. If you have an average size room, 5-inch speakers will be perfect. Don't go for anything higher than that unless you have a huge studio space. Monitors don't weigh a lot as headphones, so for about $300 you can get an amazing sounding pair that will keep for 10 years or more. With the monitors, however, placement matters even more than the gear itself. The first key is to use the perfect studio monitor placement calculator to find where exactly to position your monitors. You'll need to measure your room, type in some numbers, and it will tell you the exact placement. The link to the calculator you will find inside the download, so keep it until you get your first pair. Then you tilt your monitors toward your ears with tweeters, those small membranes, at your ear level. And finally, your head and the two speakers should form an equal triangle. Pretty simple, right? But even with this setup, when you're making music, the sound will bounce and echo around your room unless you fix it with some acoustic treatment. You don't need to hire an expert or buy expensive panels, shelves with hooks, some sofas, carpets, mattresses, all kinds of heavy stuff diffuse and absorb the sound a lot. That's why having studio in your bedroom is definitely a good idea. If you have completely plain walls, you can get some acoustic foam for cheap, but this will only dampen the mid to high frequencies, like human voice. The most troublesome are the low frequencies. And why am I talking about this? Because this will all build up, causing you to mistakenly think that your music sounds bad. So it's just even good to be aware of this. If you like to fix this and absorb those low frequencies building up, you need very dense material like rock wool. But even getting an old mattress and putting it against the wall will make a huge difference. The last thing is that some people think that to make music you also need a MIDI controller, like a MIDI piano keyboard. These just control the virtual instruments we install. You don't need any controller at all. If you want to tap in some rhythms like drums or simple melodies, your typing keyboard can work like this as well. So having a MIDI keyboard is cool, but definitely optional. Spoiler alert, you also don't need any real instrument. Every instrument you can think of and more you can find in the form of a virtual instrument that you can use to make music with. And no, you don't have to be able to play any instrument at all. That's why you have us here with you. Alright, we've got the gear, now the software, so let's focus. I'm going to share some key info. As a music producer, you'll use one main piece of software that will run all of your music production needs inside. This is what we call digital audio workstation.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. The digital audio workstation. I remember seeing that. DAW. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Or DAW, 70% of people on Earth use only four most popular ones that are Pro Tools, Logic Pro, Ableton Live, and FL Studio. For some reason or the other, each of these DAWs has different type of fans. Pro Tools became the standard for people recording live instruments. Logic Pro, Mac-only tool beloved by songwriters. Ableton Live is for tech lovers, geeks, and live performances. And finally, probably the most popular one, FL Studio. It's easy to start, hard to master, popular with beginners and pros, making hip-hop, house, trap, EDM, film music, and everything in between. Each DAW is made out of the same elements that just basically look different. That's why we always recommend to start with FL Studio, a DAW that will definitely let your creativity fly as far as you want it to, and if you will ever want to change, it's just a matter of days. Each of these go also with their own trials, so you can test them out in different price versions, so you don't have to pay for everything if you don't need it. Our DAW of choice for this course is FL Studio. It has fully functional, unlimited free trial. You just can't open projects, but other than that, you can really learn a lot. If you're looking to purchase the full version, get the producer edition. It's the best bang for your buck, giving you everything you'll ever need. It's much better to keep the difference you'd spend on other versions and spend it on knowledge and skills. So let's download it and start installing. And in the meantime, before we dive into it, let's understand the process and work the track from start to finish. Naturally, the first step is coming up with ideas. That will be writing chords, writing melodies, creating sounds that inspire you, browsing, or also writing lyrics. Then we start the production session, where we take the chords and melodies we wrote and add additional elements like bass, drums, percussion. Maybe we add more layers to it, make the whole idea have more arms and legs. After, we need to structure all of this brain down in time. This is what we call an arrangement, so that our song has its intro, outro, chorus or drop, breakdown or verse, however you prefer to call it. The fourth step comes in, and it's the most time-consuming and the most technically complicated process. It's mixing, and it's all about making our tracks sound just as the professional tracks we hear on the radio or festivals. We'll be applying different processing and effects to each element that we've already wrote as an individual or as a group to create a well-balanced mix. It takes about 5 to 10 hours on average. Of course, more if your track is very complicated. As soon as you decide that it sounds good, you have ready, as we call it, final mix. At this point, we export the track into a single audio file and put it into a fresh project to do the final polishing process called mastering. This is the final 5% of preparing your track for the release. We'll make sure that the song is loud and up to the current industry standards. And the thing here is that since you're used to your track so much, the mastering process is sometimes outsourced to a professional for a fee, so they can dive in with fresh ears and make the best decisions. And the final step we get to is releasing. You'll be contacting labels. If you have a manager, they will be doing it for you, and labels will take care of all the publishing and promoting the track further. You can also release your music on all platforms like Spotify or YouTube by yourself. That will also cover later in the course. Alright, FL Studio installed. Today we'll cover the layout, navigation, and basics. And every next day of the course, we'll dive deep into each of the components. So by the end of the course, you'll be able to confidently use all of them on your own to create full songs. When you first open up FL Studio, you'll see this welcome window that allows you to choose which project or demo project you'd like to start with. By default, we have it set up to this one, and we don't really want this to show up in the future, so just let's mark this and start new. All of this might feel complicated, but let's start one by one. First thing you'll notice on the left side of the screen is the browser. Think of it like a big components library for your song. By default, you will see the FL Cloud over here, which is a subscription product offered by FL, which you definitely don't need right now. So let's go over to all. You'll see here many different folders, but you'll mainly use this area to drag and drop individual sounds for your project, like drums. We music producer call them samples. The ones that come by default in FL Studio, you'll find inside the folder packs. So you can definitely ignore everything else other than that. Inside you find many different sounds.
Oh.
And the main place of your project is the playlist. This is where we put all the pieces together in time. And if you click around, you'll notice that you're placing down so-called patterns. Patterns are like building blocks of your music. A pattern can have drums, melodies, bass lines, or any combination of sounds. And you can use the same pattern as many times in your song as you want. And if you double-click the pattern, you'll open up the channel rack. This is the third key window in FL Studio, and here's where you create patterns. By default, you should see a few channels preloaded already for you in the channel rack. Each channel has so-called step sequencer. With left click, you can add those at random like this. Start playing. And with right click, you can delete. Pretty quick and intuitive, right?
Nice.
Technically,
Yeah,
you can make them infinitely long, but watch what happens in the playlist. It actually just repeats itself because we have the same pattern over and over, placed like this, right? Inside the playlist, we will also delete by right click. So we have two different types of elements. We have samples that mainly are just for drums, and we also have virtual instruments, which is this flex space over here. Let's try to add it like this. The problem is that in the step sequencer, we can only see steps, the rhythm basically. All virtual instruments like this one have some kind of steps. To open it up, just click on the name and it will show up. Pretty intimidating at first, but all of those give you some kind of control